Of course, of course, we all want to do this. Of course, we all want this to happen. And it would be a dream come true to outsmart the narcissist. Do you know what, my friends? You can do this. You can so do this. And I know that it will take a bit of time to understand the cycle and the patterns of the narcissist. But nevertheless, my friends, I've got you. Okay, you want to outsmart them? Okay, I got you. Watch this video because I'm going to be talking about all of it, and I want to talk about how you do this. Hello my friends and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So today, these are like my favorite kind of videos. I love talking about this, you know, because this is about gaining your power. It's not about outsmarting someone, because this is more about getting your own power back. And yeah, actually outsmarting them, yeah, is getting your own power back and actually living your best life. That's really it in one sentence. But don't worry, like, this is what we're going to talk about in this video, is how you do this. There are certain steps, and I know that maybe you're thinking you're a million miles away from actually achieving on how to outsmart them, but maybe this could be a little bit easier than you think, okay? Because maybe you're thinking that you've got this, like, you know, steep hill to climb to try and get to that place where you are completely detached from them. But in this video, I'm going to talk about certain things that you can do, all right, that will really help you to gain your own autonomy, gain your own control back of your life. Right? One thing you've got to remember is that narcissists are not this almighty powerful person that you cannot, you know, get over, because you're making this a lot bigger in your mind. What you have to remember is that actually you can overcome this. You know the cycles of the narcissistic behavior. Like, what have you been experiencing over these last few months, these last few years? Yes, you have the experience, so you have the knowledge to know exactly what is going on. And if you have that in your mind and you think, yeah, do you know what? I do understand the cycle of narcissistic behavior and their thinking styles and what they do, then do you know what? You will be able to move forward, and it will be exactly that. So please don't think that you haven't got this, that you don't know. Just before we get into the video, I just want to say that I do go live on this channel on a Tuesday. Please do check the community tab, because I kind of put on there when I'm going to go live. And the topics that we are going to be discussing. It would be great for you to be there. It would be lovely to connect with you. And if you have any questions or there's something on your mind, I'd say come on over to the live, because I could be answering your question on the live stream. Okay, so as we all know, narcissists thrive on manipulation and control. So as we all know, narcissists thrive on manipulation and control. But you don't have to remain their victim. All right, in all of this. And this is what I'm saying. This is how you get your power back. This is how you get yourself back to you, because this is important. And these are the strategies that I'm going to be talking about of how you're going to outsmart them. They're not going to see this coming. They're not going to know. And they seriously have underestimated you. So the first thing that I would say to you is you need to stay calm and detached. And the reason why I say that is because, look, you know, narcissists, they love to work on people's triggers, all right? So they would have figured you out, right? There's no doubt about it. They know what your triggers are. They know how to manipulate you. They know how to get a certain reaction from you by simply mentioning a few things or doing a few things that they know is going to affect you. Now, the reason why they do this, okay, because you think, why would someone want to hurt someone? Like, why do people do this? But think about it. Narcissists will do this because they want to keep control over you. Why else would someone want to hurt someone? It's only to control them, right? So a narcissist will use your triggers against you to get you to react. And when you react, that means you've lost control. So what you've got to do is be in control. And the only way that you do that is if you stay calm and detached. Right? What you have to figure out, first of all, is what your triggers are. And what is it that about these triggers that make you react in a certain way? What you got to do is respond with silence, okay? That's what you have to do. So This is about, you've got to remember that narcissists feed off emotional reactions. So if you're going to stay calm and detached, right, they're not going to like that because they can't see or they can't interpret your emotional reactions. And when they do that, that's exactly what they do. They try to bend them to their own will. They try to manipulate them. So what you do is you detach. You don't say nothing, you don't do nothing. Does that make sense? So you deny them the satisfaction of seeing you upset. That's ultimately what you're doing. You're protecting yourself. You need to be able to practice detachment. The only way to do that is if you practice mindfulness and deep breathing to remain your composure. Deep breathing actually really helps you to center you, to keep you calm in that moment. Even if they try to provoke you, number one, you know what your triggers are, so you're not going to react to it, you're going to respond to it. Number two, remember, narcissist is doing this to provoke you. You're not someone that they can play games with, so you're not going to participate in the game. That's where you detach and you remain as cold as they are. What you also have to remember is you have to set clear boundaries. When you have clear boundaries, this is crucial. Now remember, the narcissist is not going to like boundaries. They're not going to conform to them, but you've got to keep reinforcing them. You have to, first of all, understand what behavior you're willing to tolerate and which ones you are not. And that is a crucial part of this, is what you're willing to accommodate, what you're willing to, where is your threshold? That's what you've got to remember. Where is your threshold? And you've got to be able to articulate that or show that to the narcissist, because they are going to walk all over you. They don't care about you. They don't care what you think, what matters to you. What matters to them is that they're getting what it is that they want. So if you're showing boundaries, if you're showing or you're putting boundaries in place, you are showing them that actually this is what is acceptable for me. And anything else is not. They'll test your limits. They'll completely test your limits. Because like I said, they don't care about you. They have no regard for you. But you're standing your ground is your integral key. That's what you have to remember. You've got to be strong. You've got to be able to do this. Think about it. The only reason why you're putting boundaries in place is because this person is not respecting them. That's why. This person has no respect for you. They don't value you. So you're going to have to show them that actually, hold on a minute, my friends, this is not okay. I don't accept this. Now, the next one is a really important one, and I probably should have mentioned it first, but nevertheless, this one is about limiting your interaction with them. So you got to think about how much time, energy, and effort you are putting into this friendship, partnership, romantic relationship with this person. Because look, the more time that you spend with them, the more of your energy they are taking, the more of your emotional energy they're taking. And that is the issue. That is what is an issue here. Is that they're taking from you what is not theirs. So think about the amount of time you are spending with that person. Is it really worth it for you? Does it benefit you in some way? How does it make you feel being around this person? Probably not good. So think about how you can use concise and unemotional communication when you have to interact with them, and avoid sharing personal information, because all of that they're going to use that against you, because they'll change it around in their mind and they'll use it against you. You don't want someone doing that. Now think about it. Why would someone, want to do that to you? That's so mean. That is so nasty. Do you think they care though? Do you think that they actually care what you think? They don't. So this is where you have to put your boundaries in place and limit your interactions with this person. The other thing I would say to you is document everything, okay? That's about keeping detailed records of your interaction with this person. Write down the time, the dates, saving texts, emails, taking notes after any conversations in case something important has come up, or it can be recorded. You got to remember that documentation can be invaluable if you need to prove your case or protect yourself from false accusations in the future. This is for your own safety. Keep a log. And look, And look, even if you don't need to, even if you don't need to use it, then at least you've got it, just in case. So this has become quite a popular kind of phrase, the grey rock method. I would say this is more like pop psychology, you know. So this is about being unreactive, uninterested as possible. Basically, you just remove all emotional reaction to what they are saying, to what they are doing. Basically, you're becoming nonchalant, like you just don't care. This works because the narcissist is all about extracting information from your body language, from your facial expressions. They just want to know how you are feeling and how this information or this behavior that they are exhibiting to you, that they're doing to you, is making you feel. So yes, grey rock method works, absolutely. But this makes you a less appealing target for the narcissist to be able to get any emotional reaction, to be able to manipulate you or any kind of like responses. So this is going to actually help you, because they're not going to, you see, the narcissist will always want to know the next step, because this is how they are able to kind of position themselves. This is how they're able to know what it is that they want, how they're going to plan their next move. But if they can't do that, like if they can't plan their next move and know what is going on, what they're doing, then this renders them weak, because they can't predict the next bit. So they can't adapt their behavior, the speech, the conversation, the interaction with you, so that it goes in their favor. So the less appealing target you are, the better it is for you. And this is about showing no emotional engagement. Through all of this, I understand it's so challenging. It's so challenging to have to work through this, to go through this. I get it. But seeking support from someone who understands, someone who knows, is going to be really crucial for you. It's going to be invaluable for you. Okay, this is about seeking support through friends, through family, through a therapist who understands narcissistic abuse, someone who can support you emotionally and cognitively through this process. And they can provide validation, advice, a much needed outlet for your emotions. Look, because I know, seriously, being around a narcissist is so draining, because this person is always out to get something from you. Being around them, it takes so much energy and emotion that we lose ourselves in this process. But when you have the support, when you have someone who can advise you, this really helps. This makes it so much easier for you to be able to handle it, for you to be able to move forward and go forward. And the last one I would say to you is focus on your goals. Really, this is about focusing on you. And you're thinking, well, how is that outsmarting the narcissist? Well, my friends, this is really outsmarting them, because what you're doing is you're attracting your energy, your attention, your focus on this person. Because let's face it, that's all they look for. That's all they really want, is they want you to concern yourself with them, with their lives, with what they want, their needs, all of this. But when you take it back and put it back onto yourself, that is what is important. That is what really helps you. Invest time and energy in activities that you like doing, you know, and relationships that basically enrich your life. When you are doing that, you are giving back to yourself. You are feeling good about yourself. And when you feel like that, your vibrational energy, you become a lot stronger in yourself. You become better in yourself, because you are replenishing you. This not only helps you to move forward, but it also diminishes the narcissist's influence over you, because you get your own autonomy back, because you are putting energy and effort into you. And what better thing to put your energy and attention to than yourself? You're going to do things that make you feel happy. You're going to do things that make you feel so elevated. And when you're happy and you feel elevated, your energy, you know, feels so much better. Your vibrational value is so much higher, because you're doing something for yourself. It's not being sucked out of you. So my friends, you know, I really hope this video has helped for you to understand how you can outsmart this person. This isn't about getting your own back. This isn't about revenge, because that's not what we do here. We got to do this the smart way. Revenge, you're just doing what they do. Okay, so we're not going to do that. So if you concentrate on yourself, you do you. Okay? That is what is really important. And you put your energy and effort into yourself, you will be able to move forward. And the narcissist is going to see that and think, oh, okay. And they're going to have to try and have a piece of that pie. But at that point, you're going to be too strong and you're going to be like, no, I've got my own life. That's how you outsmart them, because they underestimate you. Guys, I really hope that this video has helped. If you have liked it, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do share the video with someone who is going through this, or if you have found it helpful. And please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. I'd be really grateful if you did. Thank you so much for watching. And guys, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.